I'm gonna teach you like how to use Selenium WebDriver with the help of Python. You can use it for like web automation, web scraping, or automating any tasks you want to do on a daily life, and website testing, and like there's a lot of possibilities with the help of Selenium. Like you can just control your browser, and basically it's very good for web scraping if you are into web scraping. So yeah, so let's just get started. So let me make a new folder, Selenium. Okay, I'm naming it Selenium. Yeah. So let me just install a library. You just do pip install Selenium, and it will install the Selenium library. So see, it's installing. Okay, yeah, it's installed. Now we have to download the Selenium WebDriver. Basically, it's like a replica of Chrome. So that the way it will like handle the Chrome. So firstly, like you have to go here and check for your Chrome version. Like you can go about Chrome. See, I have 89th version. You may have 88 or 90 or 87. So whatever version you have to download the driver of that version. So just open new tab and Google uh, Chrome web driver. Basically you can like use it with the help of Firefox also. Like you can control Firefox also, but yeah, basically Chrome is like a standard in the community, like everyone uses Chrome only. So after you like Chrome WebDriver, you can just go to downloads. Now see, it's showing you the version. So like if you have 87, click here, 88, click here, and you may have like previous version, you can just go down. So like I have 89th version, so I will just click like 89th. Now here is showing you like if you have Linux, download this Windows 32 this. So like you don't have like Windows 64, so you 64 32 for both, you will download this only. So let's just download it, and it's downloading. Okay, now just copy and paste in the same folder. Like I'm paste, you can like keep it anywhere. Okay, yeah. So now let me just uh, install the Jupyter notebook. Like Jupyter notebook is basically oh sorry. Hmm. Okay, I have already downloaded it. Basically, Jupyter Notebook, it's a type of editor. Like this is an editor. So like Visual Studio Code. So Jupyter Notebook is an editor. You can use anyone, but yeah, for like these kind of tutorials, Jupyter is the best. So let me just start the uh, editor. Like if you are coming here for the learning of Chrome, you will definitely learn in very easy way. Like you can see till now it was so easy. So let me just make a new Python 3. Okay, yeah. So like this is the editor. So I'll be just write whole code here. So firstly we do from Selenium import Selenium. Should I increase the size of uh, text, or you can see it? I think you can see it. Let me just check. Is there a way to increase the size of? I don't know. Yeah, actually I think you can see it. So firstly we'll like import Selenium from Selenium. Now here will the driver equals to web driver dot chrome. So like if you are using Firefox, so you write Firefox here, Chrome, sorry, Chrome, Chrome, brackets. Now you'll say uh, executable underscore path, and I'll say Chrome driver dot exe. So see, basically what's happening here, I'm just telling the path where my Chrome driver is. So like I have downloaded the driver and extracted it here. Like you can see Chrome driver.exe, like the file name. So I'm just telling my like where it's situated. Like if it's in like any other folder, so I will like C colon slash slash like whatever wherever it is. So I'm telling executable path, like, and the file name is Chrome driver.exe. Now after that I'll check like take a URL. Suppose I'm taking a URL equals to http :/ python www.python.org, and I'll say driver.get URL. Now I'll just run it and you'll see. Sorry, cannot import name Selenium from Selenium. Oh, sorry, it's WebDriver. Sorry, yeah, from Selenium import WebDriver. Yeah, now I run it. So allow access. Like for the first time you do, it will ask you for the access. See, it's now running, up and running. So let me just close it and show you again. Kernel, restart it. Yeah. So now if I run it, see it's open here. Yeah, see it's opening. See, so you can like you use any website. So suppose I'll say URL equals to let me just copy the same thing, and I'll say google.com, and it will be HTTPS, I think. Yeah, and same line. See, now it's opening Google. So that's the way like you can handle whichever website you want. So let me just go to the same website again. Okay, see it's like I have opened python.org. Now suppose we want the title of the page. Like you can see title is welcome to python.org. So like driver is basically the browser name. So we have make the browser name as driver. So we'll say drive print driver dot title. So now we'll just see welcome to python.org or organization.org. So it was welcome to python.org. Now suppose we want to get the page source. Suppose like you are scraping a website, so you want to get the whole page source, like whatever document like HTML, CSS. So we'll say driver dot, we'll say print driver dot page underscore source. See, now you got the whole HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Like you get the whole of like whatever, however it will, you got whole the HTML and CSS. Now suppose you want to get this field. You want to enter something here. See, okay, now like the main name is starting. Now you want to enter something here. So you'll like do inspect. Let me just make it bigger. Yeah. So you'll just click here and click like you want to put something here, like input something data here. So we'll just click here, and you can see it's an input tag. Like you should know a little bit of HTML, so that's the way you can use Selenium only. So see, you can see it's HTML tag, and its ID is ID search field, name is Q, type search, role, like different parameters are there. But you know, like ID is always unique for every element. So we'll use like ID to select this box, and we can use other thing also, but let me show you with the ID. So we'll say driver dot get, sorry, driver dot find underscore element underscore by underscore ID, and we'll pass the ID here. So what was the ID here? ID was ID dash field, ID dash search dash field. Okay, now we'll say we'll save it in a tag like input. We'll say input equals to like in a variable, and we'll run it. Okay, so like we have got the tag, we can see print input. Okay, let's see we got the like element value. Now suppose we want to put inside something inside that. So we'll say input dot send underscore keys subscribe. Okay, I'm not running it. Firstly, let me close this thing. Okay, yeah. So now see, if I'll just run it, and it will just like send the keys here. So let me just run it. Okay, now open. So see, it's like send the keys, subscribe. So you got to know, like, firstly we have to select that element, like see driver dot find element by id. So firstly we have selected the element, then we have said okay in that, and save that element here, and we have send keys into that element. So now there are other ways all to select. Let me just delete this. Let me, okay, you can just clear it also from here only. Let me write it again, subscribe. You can just use input dot clear, and you can just run it, and we'll say, see, it's clear, like you have cleared it. Now there are other ways also to select, like suppose I'll do inspect again, like where it's gone, let me just make it bigger. Yeah, suppose id is not present, so like how you'll do? So there's one way of other ways also, like you can select it with the help of name. So let me just show you the way. So I'll copy the same lines, and we'll say select element by name. And what's the name here? You can see the name is q, only q. So we'll just say select element by name q, and then we'll say send keys. This time we'll say selected by name, selected by name. Now we'll run it, and we'll say see selected by name. So this type, like, so like you got the way. We can do different way, like we can do it with the help of select element by class name, select element by type. So there's different way you can select, because it's not necessary like every time id is present in some tag. So you can do it like different types. So, and one more thing is there, like you can select like if, like suppose there's nothing present, like only input is written, like how you select, like only input is present. So you can just go click here, like right click, and you can see copy button, and you can see here copy x path, not x full x path, just copy x path, and just click it. And now let me just firstly delete this, so we'll again do it. Now we'll say copy the same lines, paste it here, and now we'll say select element by x path. Always use x path, like in the end when you have no like no way to like select an element, because x path basically sometimes changes, like if your window got little bit bigger, x path changes. So let me just paste it, the x path value here. Okay, sorry, I have again copied something else. Copy x path, yeah. Now we'll just paste it here. Okay, now we'll write selected by x underscore path. Okay, now just run it. See selected by x path. So you got the way different types of selection, like id, name, and class. You can do it with the help of class name also. Let me just show you. Class name is search field. I mean, you can do it, like it's really easy. So now suppose you want to press the button go. Now like you have searched something, like let me just write it python here. Okay, suppose you wrote python. Now you want to like search it. So obviously you have to first select this element. So we'll just go to inspect of this element. See, it says a button type name submit. So we can do it with the id submit or name submit. But as I told you, always choose id, because id is always like individual. Name can be like some other element name called can also be submit. So always use id wherever you get id. So id is submit. So firstly we'll submit that. Now we say button equals to driver dot find element underscore by underscore id, and id is just submit. Now we'll just, and we'll do button. Now we got the element in the button variable, not click, sorry, dot. Whenever you want to click something, just do button dot click, like whatever the variable is, and dot click. Now let me just show okay, we have let me just close it and show you side by side. Yeah, So now as soon as we'll click go run, see it's click this button. Okay, see everything changed now. It's showing me like it now searched with the everything with the help of Python. It's like whatever written in Python. Okay, so like this is the way you can control the buttons and all that stuff. Now suppose, as I told you, you are doing web scraping, now you want the data, so you can just do driver dot page underscore source print. See, we got the whole HTML CSS. Now suppose you want to go backwards, like you want to go previous page, like how you go, like okay, I want to go the previous page, so you can just do driver dot execute underscore script. Sorry, script will be small. Window dot history dot go -1. So basically -1 is like we want to go like just one page backwards. Okay, so now we'll just click it and see we got one page backwards. So suppose let me show you, like whatever the value will go, it will just go that much previous. So we will go like in the community survey we got. Okay, now we came here. Okay, now suppose now we want to go 2 pages back. This 2 pages back was the Python page. Okay, like Python home page. So we'll do the copy the same line, paste it here, and like this time we'll do 2. So it will just take us to the home page. Now we'll just run it. See, now one, see, you have seen first is gone to the first before page, then after that the first page. So that's why you can go like to the previous page. Like suppose you want to scroll to the down, because like you have something data or something, like you just want to keep scrolling down. You have a like Facebook feed, it's like big, you just keep scrolling, it never ends. So you just want to keep scrolling down. So now with that you will just copy the same line and you'll say driver dot execute script window dot sc scroll to, you say 0 comma document dot body dot scroll height. Okay, now I'll just I think something's wrong. Yeah, put a colon here. I think something's wrong. Okay, let's just run this and see. Okay, yeah, it has gone to the bottom of the page. You see, now we have up first. Now as soon as I run this line, see, it will just go to the bottom of the page. So you can, like this way, you can just go to the bottom of the page. Now suppose you want to open a new tab, like okay, I want to run multiple tabs. So for that you can just go here and type driver dot execute script window dot open. So we'll open a blank page, about blank comma tab 2 and put a semicolon. So we'll just make it to double quotes, because inside we are using single quotes. So now as soon as I run this script, see a blank page got open. So now you can just do driver dot get whatever, like you can do driver dot get www.iol.ac.in. okay, whatever the website is. Sorry, what? Invalid argument. Why? It's like the same thing, driver dot get only. let me just check with the I think URL, I think you have to get with the whole HTTP part. Okay, with the whole so you, sorry, this time, like, but it's like opening the same page again, so you have to switch it here, like you have open the blank page, but Selenium is running here only. So for that you will do driver dot switch underscore to dot window, and we'll say tab 2, as we have given the name tab 2 here, so we'll say tab 2 and we'll just run it. So we got, now we have got switched here. Now see if we like do this time driver dot get URL again. See, now it's opening in this page, like before it was opening in this page. So that's the way you can like switch to tabs. Okay, now suppose you want to like wait for the thing to, like, suppose you are doing something, let me just show you. Driver dot get URL, after that we want to run this line in like immediately. Okay, let me just show you. Okay, we'll say driver dot get element by URL, then we'll just select this, like driver dot find element by name q, its name was q, and send keys name. So we want to do it like like as soon as the page opens we want to do like this. Okay, now we'll run it. So see, like if you're running in a script way, so it will just do it. Suppose, but like the page, like the page is loading slow, like it's an Ajax, like page is loading slowly, like I don't know which page I should show you. Like suppose it's like Facebook, you like reload it and it will take like loading, then the feeds comes. So but yeah, but and this script will run like immediately after it, but the data won't be present because it's loading only. So you can wait for the data to appear. So you can see, like, write web driver, no, sorry, you will like web driver wait, and you will pass driver comma, like I'll say okay, wait for 100 seconds dot until ec dot presence present underscore of underscore element underscore located. Now whatever you want to give it here, like by, or you just leave it, it will be like heavy for you if you like to write, because you have to go fit on a big website. So like you can just google that thing, like how to wait for the thing. So like you can wait for this here. But suppose you want to like use the Chrome in the headless mode, but like Chrome is running, but you can't, you don't want to see the Chrome, because you want to running an automation shark, like daily going to and clicking on pages. So every time the Chrome will open and you have to see it, okay, Chrome, don't touch, like Chrome is running. So you can run it headless mode, like headless mode meaning it won't show you, like it will be like disappeared. Okay, so let me just show you how you can do it. So let me just clear it all, everything be clear, and we'll write to new. Okay, and kernel will say restart. Okay, so we again will say from Selenium import WebDriver. Okay, now and we'll say from Selenium dot WebDriver dot Chrome dot options import options. Then we'll say options equals to ptio and options. Okay, and we'll say opts dot add argument dash dash headless. Yeah, now we'll say driver equals to web driver executable underscore path is equals to chrome driver.exe, and we'll just run it. Module is object is not cool. Web driver, sorry, we have to write like dot chrome. Yeah, see, chrome got opened, so see, but yeah, it's showing you like I told you, like if you want to run it headless, so you can just like again close it, and you just have to do it like chrome underscore options is equal to opts. So we are saying chrome options, then we have tell okay it will be headless, like chrome options, like you can pass headers and others, proxy and other things. And so we have sent chrome options equals to options, and now you run it. See, chrome got open, but you can't see it, but because I have run in headless mode. So yeah, so that's what all Selenium tutorial was about. Thanks for watching.